Hello, my name is Athena Burkett, and I am one of the history teachers at Glasgow Middle School. I'm excited to tell you a little bit about our class in this quick back to school night video. And I'm going to start by giving you a quick overview of myself. I am originally from Ohio. I live in Arlington with my husband, and we like to foster dogs. I played volleyball and basketball and softball throughout high school, and then I danced in college. And I love to garden in my backyard. So my teaching philosophy is very much centered around teaching the whole child. And so while I will be pushing your students and trying to get them to achieve what they are most capable of, I also understand that they are a human being. And so the most important thing for me is that they know that they are cared for in my classroom, and that they have the supports that they need to reach whatever their goals are. I want them to feel free to be themselves, to be comfortable with that. And so we will be spending a lot of time in the first couple of weeks doing a lot of social and emotional work, getting to know each other and making sure that everyone feels comfortable in our room. Students can expect clear directions and expectations in my class, consistency, but they also are going to work hard and they'll get the help they need to do that. I have high expectations for all of my students. I know that they are capable of great things, but I also understand that some of them need a little bit more support than others. And so I really focus on differentiation in my class. It will be self-paced for a lot of it, and so students will be able to work at their own speed. Those who need extra challenges and extensions will get them, and those who need to have some extra time and support from a teacher will get that as well. So this year in history, for 6th grade, we will be doing the following units that you see on your screen. We're starting out with geography and Native Americans and European explorers and West African empires. And what we're really going to focus on there is how to compare and contrast their stories of migration and the discovery of America, and how different people's perspectives and stories can be told about the same event. And there's no one right or wrong answer, but really diving into that skill of how do we as a historian think about everything that goes into that one event. How do we know what's trustworthy and what's not? How do we critically think about events that have happened in the past? In quarter 2, we'll go into colonial America and the American Revolution. That's really going to be focusing in on not just what it was, like we're not going to be memorizing dates and things like that. Instead, it's going to be what are the causes? What led to the American Revolution? How did that impact the people? And how is it still impacting us today? With the quarter 3, new nation, westward expansion, and reform, very similar to quarter 2, we're thinking really about the history skills. How do we look at an event that has happened in the past and determine the impact it had and the impact that it still has today? And then we're going to end quarter 4 with our biggest unit, which is the Civil War, where we will be applying everything that we've learned so far and think about how it led Americans up to the Civil War. For grading and assessments, we will have formative and summative assessments in this class. They will be happening throughout the quarters, so there will be multiple of each for each quarter. And then students are also going to have quite a few classwork assignments. These will be things that they complete both in class and for homework, and will be calculated as part of their grade. If students need extra support, they can find all of this information on Schoology. I will be having office hours from 2:30 to 3:30 every Thursday, so they can stay after school to get a little extra help if they need to. On Schoology will also be the syllabus, which will outline for them the topics and things that we're going to be working on throughout the year. My email address is there. It's also on this slide. They are welcome to email me anytime. You are welcome to email me anytime with questions. I'm always happy to chat. And we can also set up a time to talk on the phone if you prefer that. And Schoology will also be where they get all of their course lessons and assignments. So all of the work that they're turning in, it's all going to be based on Schoology so that it's easy for you to see what's going on, easy for them to keep track of their work, and easy for me to give quick feedback. You've probably seen this slide in other presentations as well. But if you're looking for ways to support your children, these are both kinds of questions that you can ask. You're also welcome to reach out to me anytime, and I would be happy to talk with you about strategies for your specific child. In my class, they will be using their computer and charger every day. We will not be on the computer for the whole period, but will be a very important component of our classwork. So they will need to bring that every single day, their school-provided computer and charger. They will also need a pair of headphones. We're going to be watching a lot of videos and doing group work, and in order to facilitate that, they need to have access to their own headphones that will plug into a computer. So make sure that it is the correct adapter. And then they were also provided with a binder that is going to be specific for history materials, and that's where they're going to be keeping their notes and such. And so that was passed out already, and they should have theirs. And that's all for history. So again, please feel free to reach out if you have questions, and I'm looking forward to spending time with your student this year.